Welcome, everyone, to today's episode of Tech Tinkerers Unite. I'm your host, and I'm here to take you on a fun journey into the intersection of technology and creativity. So buckle up. Today, we're diving into an intriguing project that's bound to spark some curiosity. Have you ever thought about running Linux right inside an Excel spreadsheet? Sounds bizarre, right? Well, that's exactly what a group of innovative minds set out to do with an interesting little project called LinuxInExcel. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Excel and Linux. How on earth do those two worlds collide? Let's break it down. Essentially, this project uses something called a mini RV32 emulator, which pretty much acts like a tiny computer within your Excel framework. And here's the kicker. The emulator itself is actually built as a separate dynamic link library, or DLL, which means it can interact with the Excel environment through a Visual Basic for Applications, or VBA macro. This VBA macro then gets the emulator to run, catches the output, and displays it right in your spreadsheet. But wait, there's a twist. The creator of this project admits it's evidently very buggy. You know, sometimes it feels good to acknowledge that things aren't perfect, right? They humorously note that while this method definitely skirts the line of conventional ways of running Linux, because let's face it, it's not exactly rewriting things in VBA or using formulas, there's a certain charm in experimenting just for the fun of it. This brings up a great conversation point about experimentation in technology. It's easy to get bogged down with what's the right way to do things. But is there really a right way when you're just having fun and learning something new? I mean, think about the times you've tried something just to see if it would work. Have you ever created something that didn't go according to plan, but taught you a valuable lesson, or even just made you smile? For many tech enthusiasts, these projects aren't about achieving perfection. They're about pushing boundaries a little, seeing what clicks, and enjoying the roller coaster of errors and successes. So whether you're a seasoned developer or just someone curious about tech, there's a lot to be said for having the freedom to experiment, knowing you might just stumble across something groundbreaking, or at the very least, amusingly flawed. Before we wrap up, let's spark some reflection. What's a project you've worked on that didn't go as expected, but you still found valuable? I'd love for you all to think about this and share your experiences. Thanks for tuning in to this quirky episode about Linux in Excel. It's a reminder that technology doesn't always have to be serious and perfect. Sometimes it's all about creativity and fun. So go out there, explore, experiment, and who knows, you might just create the next surprising tech marvel, or at least have a great laugh along the way. Until next time, keep tinkering.